So just a quick introduction. SociableNow was kind of an idea I came up with last December where I wanted to merge my two favorite things, voice over IP and social media. And at the time I had been playing with a whole bunch of analytics, playing around with different ways of getting followers, how to SEO optimization, how to generate and drive more traffic, and then how to analyze that data. And the thing that occurred to me that, at least at the time, I didn't see a very good way of generating any sort of analytics out of voice communications. Not so much the same type of analytics that we see with regular social media stats. And so, is anybody here familiar with like WebRTC, real-time communications? Basically, it's and it basically allows you to turn your browser into a telephone. It lets you do all sorts of and so basically, I spent the next few months just trying to play with it, seeing what pieces work together, and I just kind of cobbled together this little dashboard. It's more of a proof of concept than it is a final product, just so you guys can get the general gist of what we're doing. So basically, I tied it around Twitter authentication, so if you, I'll say it as me. I'm now cast on Twitter. I do a lot of technology tweets and various other things. Oh, and I can't remember that. So here's the dashboard. It's pretty simple. You give it a name, you put in the phone number, or there's a box that you can actually, we created a new feature where you can turn it into a conference call instead. Then you have your actual link, short link that you use, and then you have your statistical data. Basically, this is basically an open source solution, but it's just to kind of show you the idea of what we can do with this, so you can find out in the last 24 hours how many times the link's been clicked, the last 30 days, you can get travel locations. We're actually going to be expanding this so you can actually get more geographical locations where, like, under the country, you actually see the calls came from Boston, or they came from, we've got a satellite provider that's somebody using satellite connection. Click on that one. And then you can break down the sources of where your traffic is being generated from. So is it Twitter? Is it internally to the site, or Facebook? Any interest that you decided to. And then the other option is shared directly from here. And then you have your call logs, how long the call durations were, what IP address they came from, all sorts of other stuff. And eventually, because of the mobile aspect of this, the QR code, which I'll go through in a second, you'll be able to see the source number once we do some, because we're eventually going to build in DID masquerading into this. And basically, you can still actually tell what your phone number is, so you get like a pseudo number or like that to, and then it goes to the phone number that you designated here. So with the QR codes, the purpose of those, so this allows you to take this and expand it beyond just digital, not just email, not just in social media, but you can put this QR code, print, television, wherever you traditionally see the QR code. And this will allow you to create more expanded marketing campaigns, so you know where your ROI is. And are you getting a lot of inbound traffic based on that ad you put in the New York Times? Or are you getting ones that are from the Washington Post? So you can make that kind of determination. This is all around inbound marketing, because it's about generating a phone call, about having a voice interaction with someone. And so, unfortunately, I left my phone in the car, but I have somebody else's at the moment. But if you click on this link here, wow, okay. Normally it's not that little frictionless here. It'll link through, and eventually choose what my voice is.
You have reached the Sprint voicemail box of 41392.
So, you know, and you can leave me a message. But think about it in terms of being able to take that and being able to direct it to a call center, or being able to, one of the primary use cases that I like to think about this is somebody's totally ripping you on Twitter, and they haven't had a customer experience. You can say, you know, we're really sorry they have this. Click on the symbol, we can talk about this right now. And and then the other part of this, you know, if you do it from a mobile device, you know, you just click, you scan the QR code, it opens the dialog, and then it generates the same type of statistic because it becomes a web traffic attached. And the one other thing that we're going to be researching here shortly is we're going to start recording phone calls and actually start building some speech to text and turning that text into analytical information. That's SociableNow. Questions?
Yeah, so from my understanding, this is very much like Google Voice and Skype kind of technology, but was added a directory of people. Is that true?
No. Yes, you're right. It's like Google Voice, where you can log into your Gmail and make a phone call. But with this, what you're getting is you're finding out where that conversation is started. You're finding out how that interaction happened, and then being able to data mine that, find out how people are finding out about you making phone calls, and eventually, more to the point of that, we're going to eventually start integrating this into CRMs. So you'll actually be able to see the start of the transaction to the completion through your contact management system.
Yeah. So I actually see this as a great tool to have for example, for my social network, right? If my social network has this ability, not only texting, messaging each other, but also calling each other, I mean, will be a great plus. So I saw that you have a social network as part of your customer, essentially.
Yeah, well, the initial concept, because this is only one feature set functionality from the original concept. The initial concept was being able to talk to people without dialing a phone number, without having to know exactly where they are. It's based on, if you follow each other on any given social network, you can click on that button and you can get a hold of them based on how they decide that they want to be contacted.
So it's like the Facebook call button feature, right?
Yes, but not just limited to Facebook.
Okay, good. Can that be integratable to any social networks? Like
yeah, I mean, right now we're only using Twitter as our primary use case. Like I said, this is only a proof of concept. This is to show you where we can start, and where we can go from here is endless. I mean, it really can change, you know, how you do business, how you can do your inbound marketing.
Okay, I'd love to be your early adopters to integrate your technology into my social platform. So,
yeah.
Thanks.
Any other questions?
So if I have an e-commerce site, can we provide something there where if a customer is going through filling out a form and they have questions, can they just click on it and then, like if you want to start with the chat and then within the chat they want to talk, can you kind of have everything integrated on the site and then have all the metrics?
Absolutely. No, that's
that would be
that's a perfect use case for that. I mean, it's being able to, you know, when a customer stumbles, I mean, I know that not everybody has an easy time filling out those forms.
Right.
And personally, I hate those stupid little pop-up chat windows like every 5 minutes when I'm on particular sites, and it's just like, I'd rather just talk to someone.
Right.
Anyone else?
So I can see one of the challenges is the fact that the average computer user may not really know what to do, or if he has someone has the sound, the volume on, or how do you address that?
That is one friction point that we do currently have because we have to use Flash. But once more browsers start adopting like web RTC, that real-time communications functionality, we can bypass that and basically make it a little bit friendly and saying, hey, can we have access to your microphone? And click OK here. With the Flash stuff, they've made it a little bit more difficult. And I do have requests into Adobe to make it better. So.
Yeah, and that just seems like one of the challenges that obviously the simplifying enough for the basic user.
Right. And in most cases, but you only have to do it once.
Sorry.
So.
All right, thanks, James Jones with SociableNow.